The earth realm is predominantly what? Spiritual. Tell your neighbor that the earth realm is predominantly spiritual. So you put spirit first if you want to dominate. If you want to dominate, you do what? You put spirit first. The occult understand it. Before they will do business, they know that we need to consult the altars. There is a partnership that we have to engage. Spirit partnership. It's only the Christian that is hearing many voices and listening to many things and acting against himself or herself. But every other person that understands the reality of life and the reality of the earth realm, the earth realm is predominantly spiritual. I know, you are sitting here now, but the earth realm is what? Predominantly spirit. To even be here, you are here by the power of a spirit. You are not here by yourself. I've said this many times. There are two operations. You can come here either by God or by the devil, depending on what is here. Have you not seen that they say there are some fake prophets, they cast spells and then the members are glued. They are glued to them, like they know everything that is going on, but you can't leave. It is called bewitchment. And it is an operation that exists on the earth. By spirit entities, they release demons that bewitch. So the earth realm is predominantly what? Spiritual. Tell your neighbor that the earth realm is predominantly spiritual. So you put spirit first if you want to dominate. If you want to dominate, you do what? You put spirit first. When you look at the order of authority that has existed from ages till now, it is the men that has spiritual capacity, spiritual power. They are the one that rank at the top. That is why the kings of Israel will consult the prophet. When they go to the prophet, they call the prophet my father. Nebuchadnezzar, with all his might, with all his power, had sorcerers. The people that they call them wise men. If you want to take a decision, if they want to make certain decisions and do certain things, it is those people that will come and say that do it this way, go this way. So it is their voices that determine the direction of the governors. And that is how they became powerful people. Have you watched Merlin? They had sorcerers and enchanters. They are the ones that go with the warriors when they are going for war. Because there is the aspect of the warfare. Israel had God. The reason why Israel would defeat every nation when they went out was because God was with them. It didn't mean they didn't fight. They fought physically, but there's something in the spirit that ensures that there are people that when you cut them, they won't die. I say, but seek ye first the kingdom of God. Seek ye first. Seek ye what? First. And I told her that to seek first, there are things to seek first. One of them was what? Your right standing with God, or your right standing in the spirit, or your solid grounded standing in the spirit. You need to be tough in the spirit. Don't be the Christian or the person that witches can easily overpower. You must be intentional about your spirituality. Don't just live your life anyhow and be witch. It pains me when I see witches, attack Christians successfully, because witchcraft is at the lower bottom of the hierarchy of demonic protocol, demonic order. So if you are attacked successfully by a witch, there's a problem. There's a problem with your growth. You must refuse it, because if you begin to fast for just 1 month, continue every week you are doing, and then you are praying, maybe within 3 months you should be able to rise above the power of witchcraft, not be below it. And you must be intentional to ensure that you are standing strong spiritually. Nobody should be able to easily overrun you. Put a solid front. It's saying that present what? A solid front. The Greek word means that present a solid front. A solid front? They hit it, they feel the pain. When they hit it, they rather suffer because they are tempted to hit it. Not a weaker front. Solid front presented against the forces of darkness, because you understand that there's the need for you to stand strong in the spirit. So you seek it. You seek to stand strong in the spirit intentionally. This is the reason why we pray. It is the reason why we do what? We fast. Some of you are in relationships and you don't pray. There's no prayer in the relationship. You want to marry, you are a joker. It's either the marriage will be wrong or the devil will mess it up. You will never marry. Don't joke with your life. Don't joke with your life. Be intentional about your life. The way you are intentional about lectures and all of those things you do, be intentional spiritually. Otherwise, you set yourself up for huge trouble, because the fact that you are trying to be in school means that you are attempting to become something. It's already a question that you need to answer. Some of you, from where you are coming from, they come to a place that they don't allow people to make any sort of progress, and then by God's grace, you are in school. You are attempting to break an order. Some of you are from places that women are not supposed to be here, if you are a woman in the first place, because there's a way women's life go. So you are already trying to, and that thing you are doing is dangerous. If you don't want trouble, don't succeed. Don't try to succeed. Just be in the village, be doing, they will not mind you so much. You will live long. But the fact that you are fighting, attempting to move forward, means that you need to also understand that there's a responsibility on you to make sure that you are presenting a solid front. Very important. Otherwise, they will use you to make a statement to scare the next generation. Yeah, that's one of the things that the devil usually want to do. If they, you will be the man of God in the family, as you are doing, they are waiting for you, trying to find ways to use you as a statement to tell everybody. There are families that only want to become a man of God. Your uncles will call you, your mother say that, please, you just help the church. You can give them money, but don't become a man of God, because they know the track record. You can labor and gather. Have you not read the scriptures? He said, and what? And fire. Kid. This is a man that has labored for years. And the only reason why that man was preserved was because God was keeping him. The moment God removed himself and said that the only thing you cannot touch is his soul, what he has labored for donkey years, it didn't take 1 week. The same day, including his children, everything. It is to show you the superiority of the spirit realm, that what you gathered for 30 years, they finished it in a day. You were just standing here, and then this one will come and say that your house is on fire. And as you are now saying, what happened? Then they are now telling you that your children just somersaulted with your first car. And as they are telling you, they are now telling you that your wife has filed for divorce. Don't let anybody fool you that God doesn't bless. You can't have anything in the land unless you are having a dealing in the spirit. I say you can't do what? You can't have anything in the land. There's nobody that can have any sort of influence in a space, in a territory, any sort of influence in a family, unless he is trading in the spirit. There are those that fraternize with demons. We choose to fraternize with God. But if you talk about land, the land is territory. Territories, there are gatekeepers, territorial forces. They open gate or close gates. And the earth is a dangerous place. Everywhere you are going, people you are meeting, there is so much going on the earth. You can just be selling food, and then somebody comes and they say, I'm buying, and later said, I won't buy again. And then you say, why will you not buy? You buy, and they take the person's money back. They said, I'm not taking the food back. If you don't have defense, that thing you did means that you are going down forever. So why will you risk it? Just that act alone, that act can let somebody make a vow. Understand that you can't do without God. You can do to a point, because there is the natural realm. You can operate in the natural realm to a degree. There is what is within nature. I mean, you walk around, you do everything. You can run. There's what is within the ability of man. But because, first of all, you're dealing with an earth that has an intrusion of spirit. That means that you are going to collide with spirit. You may want to enter into a space, and in the space, an entity says that this is my space. I told you a story of one of the ladies. She went to get a place, and then she went to arrange the place. Listen, they got the place. She went there. When they packed their things there, she slept there that night, and then she had a dream. In the dream, it's just like she has gone there, and then she was there, and then she was arranging the shoes and all of those things and casting the place, and like if you go to any place the way you do. And then she had a knock on the door, Papa. Then she went to check, and then it said she saw a slim lady, because when she went there earlier, she poured oil. She took some oil, I think, from here, and then she now poured it there, make some prayer like we take over this place. So when the person came, the person called there by the name straight, called by name. He didn't miss words that, no, who are you? No. By Allah, you see me, said, hey Bernard, are you the one that said that you are taking the space? Don't you know that this space belongs to me? She said, then they were arguing, so she went and then she slept again, and then the same person came again. It was like 3 times. The effect of the whole thing is that different things happened, including somebody dying. And then there were other stories to let you understand that there was a spirit at that place. When I prayed for her, and then the spirit manifested and was saying all kinds of things. And then there was a woman who couldn't give birth for a long time because she channeled the water from the washroom to that place. And then they said they had to do ritual. It was this one after the incident that I went there that the landlord was telling me that this woman cried. This also that spirit of fetishism. It entered somebody and came there. And then they told the woman, so they had to make some rituals. The woman, once she conceived, she miscarries. That happened over time. So you can go to a place and you say, this is my space. So because of the way the earth realm is, you are on earth. We are also on earth with people that are consulting other spirits and engaging them for business. And some of those people, they are business space. You may now come and also plant your business close to them. And whatever is partnering with them may devour your own. So because of that, you can't just be within the natural frame. You have to go up higher. And that is why we partner with God.